Welcome to another episode of Rectec Reels. I'm Henna, Commercial Success Manager here at Rectec. Joining me today is Andy Dunne at Team, and we are going to be talking about the challenges that recruiters face when implementing new tech in this market. So, Andy, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm Andy Dunne. I'm the Managing Director of Team, and we are the largest network of independently owned recruitment businesses in the UK.
Amazing. Okay. So, Andy, you have been in this industry for quite a while and have an amazing insight into the agency recruitment sector. So, what are the biggest challenges that recruiters are facing in this market at the moment?
I think the biggest challenges for recruiters, I think particularly in the tech area, is just the whole myriad of available tech and solutions that are out there, and whether or not they're going to be right for their businesses. So, as a former recruitment business owner myself, it's the kind of time aspect of choosing something that you think it may work for lots of other people, and it might be the new bright shiny thing that's come to the market that's going to revolutionize your world and elevate your recruitment business into the sort of stratosphere. But is it going to be right for you? And I think that's probably the biggest challenge, is actually deciding, is it right, or should I skip on this one?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's difficult because with the amount of different technology that's out there at the moment, firstly, it's so saturated and everyone thinks it's a shiny new toy and will have amazing things to say about it initially. And how do you know if it is right for you? Okay, so on that, what advice would you give someone who's actually looking at buying new tech?
So it's my key advice would be research, research, research. And talking about that, think about demonstrations. So make sure that you get really good demos from any tech that sort of piques your interest. Book a specialist one-on-one demo and get a real flavor and feel for what that tech can do for your business. Be really, really clear about the pricing, especially if you're thinking about scaling and growing your recruitment business in the future. Like, what impact is that going to have on the business? But watch webinars as well. There's lots of webinars of tech companies that will show you the kind of tricks of the trade and how their tech really impacts you as their customer. But the research bit's really key. And obviously, I spoke to you quickly about this before, Henna, but I went through the pain of switching a CRM in my business. Lots of recruitment business owners have the same challenges. And when I did it, Rectec didn't exist. So I actually created, I don't know if I can show this, but this is a recruitment CRM brainstorm that I did for my company, probably back in 2015, 2016. And I literally listed all the things that my current CRM didn't do that I needed my new CRM to do. So things like integrating video, text messaging candidates, integrating with job boards, branding CVs. And I basically went out to the team network, because I was a regional director at the time. I wasn't MD as I am now. And I asked all the members in my network, does your CRM do all this stuff? And it took me ages to actually draw down a short list of CRMs that would be suitable for me. And I just wish that Rectec existed back then, because that whole process was really, really painful. I did get the CRM of my dreams in the end. Took a lot of tweaking to get it absolutely perfect. But back to your original question, sorry, I've gone on.
That's all right.
But research is the key thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And it can be quite difficult to research because a lot of the CRM vendors will be saying that their product is the best thing since sliced bread, which may be true, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the right fit for your business. So doing that sort of research piece and really getting an understanding is absolutely imperative.
Definitely.
Okay. So last question is, if someone has taken those steps that you've said, so they've done all that research and had all the right conversations, what's the final thing that you think they should do before actually jumping the gun and getting that new tech?
I think the last thing is really to measure what the ROI is going to be on that piece of tech in the business, and also the impact of integrating that piece of tech. Because as we all know, most tech isn't out of the box ready. You need to tweak it, refresh it, and build it in your own particular way to make it work for you. So experience that I had, as you can probably see from the background of Star Wars stuff, like I'm an engineering technical recruiter at heart. All of my clients were in the defense sector. I love the CRM that I was using, but the email integration and the email sending format for that particular CRM was so fancy, and it was full of graphics and logos and looked really pretty. But all of that tech that went into the emails stopped my emails getting through to my defense customers. They were all blocked by their firewall. So I had to do a lot of work to get that process refined for my business. It took a lot of time. So just make sure that you kind of factoring in that the return on investment, and especially the return on the investment in your time implementing it as well. It's really, really crucial that you make that choice when you're buying a new piece of tech or buying a new CRM.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's those sort of things that people don't necessarily think about. They see shiny bells and whistles and think, right, that's amazing, I want it. But actually, do they think about what return that's going to have? Okay, amazing. Yeah. Thanks so much, Andy. And don't forget, if you're in the market for new recruitment technology and want to take advantage of our free comparison tool, you can register today at rectec.io. Thanks, Andy.
Bye-bye.